completely addicted to fasting, and I want to keep not eating because it feels so good. If I were not intentionally fasting today, I wouldn't be struggling to the degree I am so soon in the day, right? It's only 10 o'clock.
Okay, the first day, you will get hungry at your normal meal times.
Right.
The third day, what's a normal meal time?
Yeah. There's like just a low level, I'm just always a little bit hungry. I do think having woken up at 6, right, makes a big difference, because that was an extra 3 or 4 hours of being active and being engaged. But when I'm just sitting, like, I'm having a hard time, like, oh, I don't really want to dialogue. Oh, I don't really want to, right? And so I'm wanting to distract myself from it.
My guess is 0.5.
0.5. I'm gonna guess ketones is 0.2. 0.3. Minor ketosis. I'm coming up on my first ever 24-hour fast. All in all, it's been a pretty gentle day, and I wanted to hit on a couple of things that I've noticed. The first is how much food sets a routine in my life. Even though I've done a little bit of intermittent fasting, sometimes I won't eat my sort of breakfast brunch meal until noon. Eating sets the cadence, right? I know when the morning is by when I'm having tea. I know when midday is by when I'm having a meal. I know when dinner is and when bedtime is by when I'm having my last meal of the day. And to not eat changes my awareness of time substantially. The second thing I've noticed is just how many food cues there are throughout my life. Everywhere I go, there's little sights and sounds and smells that remind me of food. For example, I was out here on the patio earlier today and I saw a rice cooker just off to the side being used for something not cooking rice. And I immediately started craving rice and thinking about how much I wanted to eat rice right then.
You have kittens.
2, 3, 2, 1. 0.4.
That's good. It's going up.
Yep.
Direction you want your ketones to go.
Ketones are 0.4, and it was 0.2. Might have been 0.3. Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember clearly. Blood sugar is 79.
That's great.
This is probably 22 hours in. So if I did like a 5-day fast every 6 months, every quarter.
Yeah, I do one every quarter. You're probably fine at every 6 months.
Okay, cool. All right, we are 36 hours into my fast, and I'm going to test blood sugar and ketone levels. 1.6.
Okay, good. Going in the ideal direction of going up, and that's what I said, probably by the next morning, right? You're in, which is a good sign.
64.
Great. So that does put you into ketosis.
Yeah,
Feeling-
I'm surprised at 64. Like, my blood sugar is normally 80s, 90s when I wake up in the morning, right? It's been an hour. Some reflections from 40 hours of fasting. While I have waves of hunger, they are so short and they pass so quickly. I think I have a new addiction. I really like the sensation of delaying the gratification of food. The hardest singular moment was last night when my friends were making dinner and hearing the sound of celery and carrots being chopped and the smell of carrots was difficult. The first day was the most difficult because I was going from relying on glucose and the food that I'm eating to becoming keto adapted. But much more than that, there were some times during the first day where I was lethargic, where I was a little bit space cadet-y. But my energy today and yesterday evening has just been super steady. I've been very consistently awake and present and able to focus, but not my normal ADD hyperfocus. It's been a really comfortable sensation. I am completely addicted to fasting and I want to keep not eating because it feels so good.
Because you're an addict, and that's the way that is. And even though some addictions can be healthier than others, that's still the way it is.
So,
You be careful, you watch out.
all right, after 40 plus hours, I am taking the first step towards breaking my fast with homemade bone broth. And the sensation is actually a mix. I don't want to break my fast. I'm so enjoying the sensation today and the kind of like little bit of a high, a little bit of a edge of peak performance of fasting that I'm really excited for the bone broth, but I'm also hesitant because I don't want to stop it. I want to stay in this heightened state. All right, the moment has arrived. I am finally, after 2 days, 48 hours of not eating, gonna have my first bite of breakfast at 2:30 in the afternoon. Here we go. Oh my God. It's so delicious. It's so good. We have eggs, we have hard cheese, we have spinach and zucchini. Oh my God, it's so good. Mmm. Mmm.